So, what I'm going to teach you is my very first lickety-doo-dah, my little fill, drum, chop, whatever you want to call it. It was my very first drum lick, and it's basically based upon the sixth tuplet or a 16th note triplet. Now, what that is basically 6 hits in between each quarter note, right? So your pulse is right here, 3, 4, 1, 2. You 6 hits would sound like this. Alright, so what we're going to do is do 2 16th note triplets, okay? But break it up into a 3 sticking pattern with a foot in it. So the first pattern we're going to do is basically a kick, a right hand, and a left hand. Alright, so we're going to do 4 of those. So if you're playing it on a groove, you're going to start the fill on count 3. So what that sounds like is this. That's where you would start the kick, then right hand, and the left hand. Alright, so put it all together, it sounds like this. Now that's how it would sound in a groove context. Now what we're going to do is change the sticking pattern up a little bit, alright? Give us a different variation, because remember what I like to do is from one thing learn 1,000. So let's move that kick over to the next one, alright? So that sticking would be like this. It'll be right, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, right, left, kick, left. Now the reason why I hit that last left is so I can crash on my right. I'm right-handed. You can do either or, crash whatever hand you feel comfortable with. Learn how to do it both ways. Again, you would do 4 of those patterns. So in a groove context, it'll sound like this. Awesome. So now let's do 2 sticks, a right, left, and then a kick at the end. Sounds like this with the correct sticking. Now with this one you have to be tricky because it's a double kick into the crash when we come out of it. So it sounds like this. Alright, now what I like to do is add 2 different voices. So, my right hand's going to go on the floor tom and my left hand's going to go on the snare drum, okay? So, from here I like to change the sticking to basically kind of a follow the leader-ish. It's actually nothing like follow the leader. It kind of just alternate hands. So, I like to think of it like this. Whatever hand I hit last with, that's the next hand I'm going to hit with. So, for example, we have 2 different voices, our floor tom and our snare drum. The very first one with a kick, right hand, left hand, it will look like this. Then the left hand, right hand, left hand. Alright, without me talking and screaming at you. So, in a groove context, it sounds like this. So what I like to do with this one is that I start with the right hand, and then it kicks right after that. Then start the pattern with my right, and then proceed to the alternate sticking or switch. Think of the rule of whatever hand you hit last with, that's the next one you're going to start with. So real slow, it looks like this. So in a groove context, it'll sound like this. So that causes me to end the phrase with my left hand, and I'm going to crash on my right hand. Alright, so for the next one, what we have is 2 stickings, a right, left kick, and then a left, right kick. It sounds like this.